why a Filipino is different, or what is the uniqueness that the Filipino saying is that, or we will use this Busan has a power to ask the vehicle to stop. Just guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new in this channel, Ronan and Rosel. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are always updated in my vlogs. So today, what am I going to do in this vlog? So guys, I want to share with you how beautiful Philippines is. I don't know. Okay guys, I'm a Filipino, and as any other Filipinos, I am very shy to speak English because we are conscious in our grammar, or we are shy really, but this time I will try my best to speak in English so you guys from other countries can understand what I'm so you guys from other countries will understand what I am going to say. Okay, so please forgive me if my grammar is not that good and if I have some errors and some mistakes, guys, but I'll try my best to communicate with you what I want to say. Okay guys, all of this vlog guys is why a Filipino is different, or what is the uniqueness that the Filipinos has. So why we Filipinos are very easy to be discovered in other countries, as they will say, oh, I think you're a Filipino. Why? Yung mga katangian ng mga Pilipino. So guys, the first thing that you will know that he is a Filipino is that he knows how to bless. And we Filipinos likes to ask for a blessing. You know, it's not only we ask a blessing from the priest or from the elders, but our grandmas, grandpas, aunties, uncles, our parents. Guys, we always use the mano po to ask for a blessing. Even though we don't know them, as long as they are elders, we ask for a blessing. Filipinos likes to take a shower using the tabo. I don't know what is tabo. I don't know what is that in English. Okay, this picture shows the tabo. Okay, we don't use much the shower, but we use the tabo. And if we want it to be hot, we don't have a heater, but instead we use the takore in order to boil water and to pour the water in the pail, and then there we can mix, and if it is hot enough, then we took the shower. And most of the time we Filipinos like to take a shower every day, 2 times a day or 3 times a day, it depends on the situation. And then next guys, the Filipinos likes to leave their slippers, their shoes outside their house. Or if they are visiting a house of another people, they usually took out or remove their shoes outside, and the people will say, oh no, bring it inside, don't worry, I'm not yet cleaning though, I just finished cleaning, or they just finished cleaning. Guys, the next thing will be, if someone will ask you, where is this thing? And what you will say instead of saying is that, or we will use this nguso. Then yes guys, the foreigners are always thinking that we like to kiss them, but the reality will be we are pointing. And my friend from Chile is saying that I learned from you that if your mouth, if you are pointing your mouth very little, like it is very near. But if you're pointing your mouth very big like this, it means it is very far, the place that you are talking about. Or if you want like or it means it's on my left, it's on my right. So that one guys, we've learned a lot. The Filipinos are doing this a lot. Like, where is this thing? We're just pointing where, and we're not talking where it is, guys. Okay. Next, one of the specific characteristic of a Filipino is that we use the po and opo. So these two has no English translation at all according to them. There is no English translation at all, guys, of this po and opo. Why? Because this is one of the traits characteristic of a Filipino. While we are talking to the elders or to the person that we don't know, we usually use the po and opo. Right? We are going to talk to a foreigner, we are going to say, good morning po. And also, since we are very polite in using po and opo, we like also our parents and grandparents to be with us in our house. Usually, if the siblings get married, they bring with them their parents. So once they will have a child, their grandmother is still with them, and we don't send them to home for the aged. We keep them with us. Here in the Philippines is that we like feasting. So there's a feast of the barangay, of the town, of the Philippines. We usually have celebrations. Filipinos has many celebrations in our lives. When we were born, our birthday, baptism, confirmation, feast of the barangay, feast of the town. I don't know, like a lot of celebrations in the Philippines, guys. But we notice that even though a family is struggling to have food every day, once there is a feast, they will ask money from other people and they'll pay later in order to have food or handa in their house. They will really struggle in order to have this handa in their house. And that is how unique we are. Even though you are just passing by, we are going to call you if it is feast, because we want everybody to be happy. As we are always happy, we Filipinos likes to be happy. That is why our tourism are saying it's more fun here in the Philippines. And then guys, trust me, the Filipinos will keep their old utensils, etc. during their normal days. But if there is a visitor, all the new things in the cabinet will be brought out and they will use that, and then afterwards they will put it again for the next occasion. So guys, if there is a visitor, for example a sleepover, the new pillowcase, etc. will be brought out just for that particular visitor. Since there is a feasting, many occasions, but always the Filipinos like to eat rice. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for sure rice, but also sometimes some meriendas in the morning, in the afternoon, we eat the rice or the bahaw. Then, we really like to eat rice. Okay guys, and this one, if you are going to visit the Philippines, for sure, you have to taste the famous Filipino balot. Or they call this, I think they have this in China, they call this like century egg, but it is different, no? But it's very good, the balot. And then guys, if you will notice, if you are going to go to a fast food, to a restaurant, usually if you order meat in other countries, you will have knife, small spoon, and then fork and spoon. We call that cucharita. In our house here in the Philippines, we just use the spoon and the fork, and then we use this in order to cut the meat, and that's it. We don't need a knife. And aside from using the spoon and the fork, we like to use our hands for eating, guys. Usually we use our hands for eating. Yes guys, we Filipinos likes to eat with our hands. And then guys, many Filipinos, many families are like this. While they are still eating lunch, believe me, they will already going to think, what are they going to eat at night? What are they going to cook while still eating lunch? It is like, while still eating, oh, napakasarap naman ito. Anong kakainin natin mamayang gabi? Gabi agad? Hindi ba pwedeng kainin muna natin to? Already at night? We're going to think already the food at night. Can't we just eat first? Many foreigners notice that we Filipinos doesn't feel much that depression as compared to other countries regarding the typhoons, calamities that we are experiencing. Of course, deep inside we are getting sad, deep inside we are having problems, but guys, if you will see during the typhoons, and the I forgot the bubong. And the roof. Okay, guys, if you will see in the television that the roof of a Filipino during the typhoon is flying, they will not cry, but they will laugh at it and see, oh look, our roof is flying. We don't get much depression as the others, like they will say, oh no, I have no sense in this life, I'm going to kill myself. No guys, that is not correct and that is not good. Okay, so what you have to do is just to live in the present. And we Filipinos like to smile. Even we are experiencing many problems, we are still smiling. This is one of our best characteristics. We also Filipino guys are very friendly. Though we just met you for the first time, we just meet you for the first time, still you can be our friends. When someone called me and I am still sleeping early in the morning around 7 a.m. and my friends called me, hey Ronan, where are you? We need you here now. And what I will tell, of course as a Filipino, I will say, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, guys. Okay, please wait me. I'll be there after some minutes. But in reality, I just woke up and I'm not yet taking a shower and I'm not yet eating. And that is how a Filipino is. That is why we are going to say we are a Filipino type. Always late. Okay, guys, that is a Filipino. Always late. Though we are just starting to go out in our way, driving, we are going to say we are near. We Filipinos are very sensitive in the smell. We can easily smell the people. Okay, not perhaps what is inside, but what is the outside or the outdoor smell. Yes, guys, that is one of the traits of the Filipinos. And sometimes they will just tell you, mabaho. We will be frank to tell you sometimes you are mabaho. So that's why, guys, if you are going to stay with the Filipinos, try to be patient with us because we are very frank to tell you that. Because we are very sensitive in our smell, because we here in the Philippines are very sensitive in the smell. I don't know how to tell that. But yes, guys. And as I told you before, guys, I'm going to speak in English, but we Filipinos, one of the characteristics that we Filipinos knows how to speak English, but we are very shy to talk with you foreigners. Nowadays, many Filipinos, even they're in the elementary, are speaking in English already and trying their best. And perhaps, in fact, some Filipinos cannot speak the whole sentence in a Tagalog. Perhaps we're going to hear some is, so that, some English words in a Tagalog sentence. Because sometimes we cannot express ourselves in a whole Tagalog sentence. We just need sometimes an English word to express ourselves. According to the recent news, we Filipinos likes social media. We like Facebook, we like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media accounts that we can have, like Snapchat or what else. I'm not so familiar with it, guys. So yes, we Filipinos like social media. That is why we want the selfie with the cameras. We Filipinos is not satisfied with one photo, two photo, but we like many photos as we can. We like to take picture, especially to the places where we went, beautiful places. And then guys, believe me, we Filipinos has a power. What is that power? Our hand has a power. All Filipinos has a power in their hands. What power? To stop a vehicle. If we are going to cross in a street, we are just going to use our hands like this and the vehicle will stop at us. We don't use much the pedestrian lane, but we have to, guys. We have to use the pedestrian lane every time we are going to cross the road. But of course, many Filipinos are just crossing the roads anywhere we want, and our hand has a power to ask the vehicle to stop. Just do like this, they will stop. Or if you want to ride for free, just do like this, and the vehicle will stop and will allow you to ride. That is a very powerful hand of every Filipino. So they are calling, guys, the Philippines as Pearl of the Orient. Our nature here in the Philippines is very unique. If you go, guys, in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, all the places has their unique characteristic, guys. The nature here in the Philippines is very rich. It's very beautiful. If you guys after this quarantine is planning to visit Philippines, we Filipinos are very glad to meet you here in the Philippines because you know, guys, this country is very blessed and we are called a Catholic country, and in every houses here in the Philippines that is Catholic houses, they are having this small altar, an image of Jesus Christ on the cross, Santo Niño, and Mama Mary, Peña Francia, Our Lady of Manaoag, Our Lady of Lourdes, Our Lady of Mediatrix, and many other titles of the Blessed Virgin Mary. So these are some characteristics of the Filipinos that makes us very unique to the other nations. I am not saying, as a disclaimer, that in the other countries you don't have like this, but what I am saying is we Filipinos are known with this as our unique characteristic. And this is just an opinion of what I see and a point of view of what I see. Okay, guys? And also, all these things that I've told you are just very few compared to the many characteristics of a Filipino, or according to our uniqueness that you can count on. Okay, guys? And if you are not yet subscribing to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are always updated to my vlogs. Again, guys, I am Ronan.